According to the Bible, God's Ark, also called the Ark of the Covenant, is a sacred treasure for the Israelites. A gold-plated wooden box containing the inscription of the precepts and other religious objects. In the Old Testament, the Ark played an important role in the religious practices of the Israelites. The priests carried it on their journeys and placed it in the temple in the tabernacle, and later in the altar of Solomon's temple in Jerusalem. The story of the Ark of God is an important story in the Bible, especially in the Old Testament. The Ark of the Covenant, also known as the Ark of God, is a sacred symbol that played an important role in the worship of the Israelites. According to the accounts of the Bible, the Ark of God was made under the orders of God during the time of Moses. He was made to build the stone tablets inscribed with the Ten Commandments, which were given to Moses on Mount Sinai. The Ark of the Covenant was of acacia wood, overlaid with pure gold inside and out. It is square in shape, about 45 inches long, 27 inches wide, and 27 inches high. The Ark of the Covenant was adorned with various jewels, including a white gold cover called the mercy seat. This chair has two cherubs facing each other with outstretched wings. It is believed that God is between the cherubim, through which God spoke to the children of Israel. The Ark of God was very important to the Israelites. It represents the presence of God and His covenant with His chosen people. The Israelites took the Ark of God with them when they went to the desert. This will guide them in the war and remind them of their commitment to obey God's commandments. One of the most famous stories about the Ark is the crossing of the Jordan River. When the Israelites were about to enter the Promised Land, the Ark of the Covenant was brought by the priests and placed in the river. Miraculously, the waters of the Jordan River parted and the Israelites were able to land. In the end, God's Ark was placed in the tabernacle, a holy place that was a place of worship for the Israelites. Later, during the reign of King Solomon, a permanent temple was built in Jerusalem to place the Ark of the Covenant. However, the history of the Ark changed when the Babylonians entered Jerusalem in 586 BC and destroyed the temple. The fate of the Ark is uncertain, as there is no biblical record of its whereabouts after this event. Many thought that the house was destroyed or captured by the Babylonians. There are some examples in the Bible where God's Ark is related to the events of death or personal loss. There is an important story in 1 Samuel chapter 5 and 6 about the Philistines and the capture of the Ark of the Covenant. According to his account, the Philistines captured God's Ark after they fought the Israelites. They took the Ark to the city of Ashdod and placed it in their temple of Dagon. However, every morning, they saw the Dagon tree fallen in front of the Ark of God. They brought the dragon back, but in the morning it fell again, breaking his head and arms. In addition to that, the people of Ahororo and its surroundings suffer from disease and dead. The Philistines realized that this problem was caused by the Ark of the Covenant, and they decided to return it to the Israelites. After that, the Ark was taken to the city of Beth Shemesh, where some people, out of curiosity or disrespect, looked into the Ark. As a result, the Bible says that God killed 70 people in Beth Shemesh. There is a special story in the Bible where a man named Uzzah was killed while holding the Ark of God. This work is described in Samuel 2, 6 1-7 and Chronicles 1, 13 9-10. This happened when King David decided to take the Ark of God from Abinadab's house to Jerusalem. They put the box in a new truck and started to go. The cow fell on the road, and Uzzah, who was walking beside the goat, stretched out his hand to hold the Ark. At that time, God struck Uzzah, and he died immediately. Uzzah's death has often been explained as a violation of God's commandment to bring the Ark of the Covenant. In the law of Moses in the Bible, it is clearly stated that only the Levites will carry the Ark, using the side of the pole placed in the ring Exodus 25 and Numbers 4. Uzzah's actions, even if they had good intentions, violated this commandment. What he did that touched the Ark of the Covenant was considered a holy thing that represented the presence of God, but what he did that touched the Ark of the Covenant was considered to be indifference to the path set by God. The weight of this fruit can be seen as a reminder of the importance of respecting the Ark and following God's instructions. This situation gives us knowledge about the importance of obeying God's commandments and the sanctity of sacred things. It emphasizes the importance of obedience and respect in worship and shows God's example in the proper use of His holy signs. Over the centuries, there have been ideas and legends about the location of the Ark of God. Some believe it was hidden or taken to a remote location for safekeeping, while others say it was destroyed or lost over time. Some believe it was hidden in a secret chamber under the Temple Mount in Jerusalem, while others believe it was taken to Ethiopia or elsewhere. However, these theories lack substantial evidence and are often based on superstitions, myths, or assumptions. The most popular story about the location of the Ark is that it is currently kept in the Church of Our Lady of Zion in Ethiopia. According to the Ethiopian Orthodox Church, the Ark of the Covenant is in the church, and only this guardian can see it. One of the most famous stories about the existence of the Ark is that it was found on a trip to Ethiopia before the Chaldeans attacked Jerusalem, and it is still kept in the Church of St. Mary of Zion in the city of Ashum. Thank you for watching this video. See you on our next video with more amazing content.